Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the plaza, representing the Sheriff's Office of Collin County, Texas, Lieutenant David Barnett. And we are also joined by our neighbors to the north, representatives from the Toronto Police Department, Toronto Transit Enforcement, Metrolinx Transit Security, Lafayette Police, and the City of Markham Police Department.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bandmaster, and thank you for organizing this each and every year, which has become such a solemn tradition. It's such a different place than it was on September 11, 2001. But the faces we see here are the faces that rushed to what was once the World Trade Center. Our sisters and brothers from across the river who came that day and have come to this tradition each and every year. Our colleagues from across the border, the north of us, who came here knowing that if this country's attacked, their country's attacked. And we needed help, and they'll help, because they wear a shield that may be a different shape than ours, but they understood the responsibility that we have. And I think the world saw on September 11th what it is New Yorkers and New York City police officers are made of. And we say it often, we run towards danger. But we need to stop and think about what that really means. It really means at times that our police officers are running to their death. That our firefighters didn't stop even though they knew it was going to be bad and they may not come out. We dug on that pile to bring as many of not only our families back, but your families back. And we stayed there until they made us get off. And we came back and we tried to make you whole and bring something home so you can honor your family members who died that day. 23 New York City police officers, 37 Port Authority police officers, 343 firefighters, and that number has a plus behind it because we're still dying to this day. But see the faces that are here that remember that day and we were here. We see the younger faces that were taught about it by their family members, and they're bowing their heads in solemn respect for those that went before us. But I do realize this, that there's some that don't realize what happened that day. When police officers rushed to that scene, not only to save lives, but to save the way of life that we live. That while we were there trying to bring our family members home, we were trying to raise our flag as well that laid in the rubble. And when we raised that flag, the world saw what it was. You can't knock us down. Some folks have forgotten that now. Some folks have forgotten the fact that you can believe in what you believe because these uniforms are willing to make sure that you can. So I leave here today, it's a sad day always when we think of our lost. But it's a proud day when we think of what we've become. So I leave us all with this thought. In the police department, we have great traditions. In our country, we have wonderful traditions. And some of those traditions is this. When we pass our flag, we stand and we kneel for our fallen. God bless each and every one of you.